In the 7th student grade, we cover diagonal wrestling attacks. This is the way I want you to lead them into. You grab his arm from here by having 4 fingers on the top at his wrist and the thumb on top when you grab the upper arm. Then what I want you to do is I want you to pull by sitting back on your rear leg, and then I want you to shoot in very close to his neck. I want you to turn him around, then reach out to grab your biceps and bring your left hand behind his head, closing it up. Once again, I grab the arm, pull him towards me, then take a step forward, get control over his foot here as well, so my shin controls his knee. Then I bring the arm up, control my biceps. The right hand grabs the left biceps. The hand goes behind his head, and then I close it. Let's do that fluently a couple of times. When explaining the defense, I'm now going to do this from the more realistic prevention stance. The second he grabs my arm, the first thing you want to do is you want to completely relax your arm. If you don't do that, if you flex your bicep, it's going to look like this. You're going to land right in his arms. You don't want to do this. So you want to make sure that you really relax your arm. That's the first thing you do. And then, if this should not be enough, if you feel that you still fall, I want you to step out with the rear leg so that you're facing him. So again, when he pulls you, it's either this. If you're a bit more advanced in Wing Tsjun, then you should be loose enough that you're able to absorb his force this way. Pull me real strong, powerful, power. Okay, I really give him my arm. If this should not be enough, then I take a step in a way that I still face him. Again. Now the next thing is that he wants to reach out for my throat. Okay, and the second I feel that he does that, this is what I want you to do. I want you to guide him into the 5th set of the Wing Tsjun form. Remember? 1, 2, 3. So you go into the Wing Tsjun, but you want to make sure that you stay on the center line. If you go off the center line, then you will allow him to attack you with an elbow. If you're not on the center line, then you will allow him to slide in. So you want to make sure that you really end up with your wrist in front of the solar plexus, and then you take this arm out by applying a pakso, and you attack him with the Wing Tsjun to the side of the head. This can finish the scenario, or you can take him down afterwards. Of course, if you don't want to take your opponent to the ground, then you can also finish the scenario with strikes. In the next scenario, I want you to alter your attack slightly. What I mean by that is that the beginning is the same. You take care of this arm. But now, instead of going to his head very narrowly, I want you to come in with a wider circle. Now, if he should try to apply the Wing Tsjun, then he will feel that this is impossible, because I'm applying a lot of power or force against his wrist, which will make it collapse. Okay? Let me show you how the defense looks then. So when my opponent attacks me like that, and I feel that the Wing Tsjun is not feasible, then I want you to take over with your Fuxo hand here, and then you're able to apply an elbow strike while at the same time controlling this arm and taking a step behind him, thus clearing the way for your strike. A bit quicker, please. Even faster. Even faster. The more force he puts behind the attack, the more powerful my attack will be, because he's right walking into my elbow. Have fun. Be careful. Don't injure your partner now. The third wrestling attack we're going to cover now is a low one. Again, you want to get rid of his arm and then shoot in very low in order to either manipulate his leg down here and take him down in front of you, or by walking around him and throwing him over you. Let's go into the defense for that too. If he attacks me, first thing you always want to make sure you do is you really relax your arm. Now, since he is moving his arms under yours, you're able to go with him and to remove your foot in order to finish exactly the same way you did it in the 60s. Okay, one more time very slowly. I relax my arm, give it to you, then remove my foot and come in again with the gumso and the one-out jump from the 5th set of the Sinung Tao form, fluently.